Happy Sunday! And it is not just any Sunday, it is 4th of July. Are you excited? Are you doing stuff today? Are you having a whole lot of fun and then you're watching this actually the next day because you happen to have it off? Are you in retail and you don't have it off and everybody's going and hanging out with you at your wonderful workplace and you're thinking, why me? Well, happy 4th of July to you too. It happens to be not just 4th of July weekend, but also, let me bring the mic up a little bit closer. I'm gonna talk to you like this right here. Just like everybody on TikTok likes to do. But normally, actually, you guys, if you watch my videos before, it's usually like this. So, anyways, here's the dealio. On GBR Life, it happens to be July budgeting. And the reason for that is because I have so many different things that I wanted to bring to you all. And I just realized that it was a lot of ways to save money in different aspects. And this specific review is not just a review, but it's a way to also save money and time and heartache if it happens to work for you and your family. And that's why I wanted to talk about secrets of tea, baby magic. So let's get into the intro in just a moment. But before we do, please give yourself the opportunity to, if you're not going to watch this whole video, at least go look at the website. The link is below. It is so worth it if you have a little one and you want them to go to sleep. If you're trying to have kids, if you're looking for some postpartum teas, this is the place for you. It really does work. I guess my daughter's no longer interested. She has left the building. Okay, let's get into the intro. Okay, you saw the video and you're like, this is just weird. It's just a bunch of stuff and I didn't get to really see who you are, what you are. And that's not a problem. You could just go to my page, my channel, and you'll see another intro video over there to explain even more about GBR Life. What is important for you to know is that I've got lots of content and I've got it every week and I've got plenty of things that would be interesting to everybody. That includes different types of reviews of sites, different parenting hacks, different things to just talk about in general that are very important to everybody. So please subscribe. I think it's a good idea. I think I'm gonna bring a lot to the table for you. And in the meantime, let's get into what this video is actually about. It is about secrets of tea. Okay. This is Baby Magic Secrets of Tea. Woo! And let me show you also just a nice photo. Right here. Obviously, if any of you don't know, if you're not a blogger or vlogger or whatever, we add these things in afterwards, and oftentimes we'll put our hands in certain positions so that you can actually see. We even know ourselves when we're going to go edit exactly where we're going to put it. So here's the photo again because I keep doing it. Okay, so that's Secrets of Tea. Baby Magic Tea specifically that I'm showing you here. And I want you to also know, like I said in the very beginning of this video, they have more than that. There is also like mommy magic teas. And okay, this was the mommy magic tea. Different flavors, to be very clear. And this is just a really good organic tea, ginger tea. This was actually sent to me. Now, I do happen to have a code, which I'm also going to add to the bottom of this for 60% off. Now, I know you're thinking, okay, well, you have a code and you've got all these things, and so, you know, what you're about to say is completely biased. It is not. It's not biased in any way. I need to explain to you why. When I had my son, I had no idea how to be a mom, which I've spoken about in other videos. You are doing things for the first time, you don't really know what you're doing, and you're trying to figure out what to do, how to do it. So what do? You're on forums, you're on the internet when things are going wrong. And what happened is I found out about sleep regressions, and my son definitely had a sleep regression. starting at 4 months. I mean, it was almost exactly on the dot. He was turning 4 months old, and this kid did not want to go to sleep anymore. And my husband and I were at our wits' end. We didn't know what to do, so I was online trying to figure out everything I could possibly find out about regressions and how to get my son back to sleep. He was sleeping as a newborn, and then he had 4 months, and it was just no more sleep for him, waking up every hour, almost on the dot. I mean, it was ridiculous, and it was so complicated. So we had to figure out what to do. And I found out about a few different things that are out there for kids. Here's the thing though, there's not a lot out there for kids because it's not necessarily safe for kids to give them things, babies, even newborns, including newborns is what I should say, of things that are safe for them to ingest, that it's not going to have any long-term effects, it's actually good for them, or that it's just something that they can go ahead and have, and mom and dad are not worried about it while they're having this. And then I found out about secrets of tea. So where I found out about it was when my daughter decided to start crying. Hold please. And I'm back. She's back to normal. Everybody's happy. Okay. So when I found out about it, I was at my wit's end and I needed something to work, and we gave it to my son, and guess what? He slept. Did he sleep an entire full night? Well, no, because he was 4 months old. But did he sleep hours? Yeah. He actually slept better than he did as a brand new baby into this world. Newborns who usually sleep a little bit longer, not necessarily perfectly, but definitely a little bit longer. And he slept. And I was like, what is this magical stuff? And then it ended up being called Magic Sleep Tea from Secrets of Tea. Okay, so I bet you're wondering, who is Secrets of Tea? What is this all about? Why is this even important? Why would I even give this to my kid? For one, it is safe and it's FDA approved. That was a huge thing for me. And you're gonna see that on their website. But also, my code is for Amazon, and that's because they started on Amazon. And here's the deal. When you see that a small business is helping so many people, and they have like a startup on Amazon, it just shows you they're just trying to get out there and do what they can. So my suggestion actually is to go to Amazon and purchase there, but you can also go to their website. Either way, and I am going to link all of that below for you to be able to find them on Amazon and for you to be able to go to their website directly. And now here's the other thing. They have so many more teas. So it's okay for your baby to have very early on. I don't know the exact age. It could even be like a brand newborn, but because I don't know that, don't base it off of what I'm saying here. Please go and read yourself and make sure that you give it to your child as soon as you're able. But it works for breastfeeding moms and it works for formula feeding moms. How? Because breastfeeding moms ingest it themselves, and then it goes through mom's milk to baby, and it helps them calm down and be able to sleep. And so basically what this tea does is it doesn't make it so that your baby goes to sleep per se. Your child is already tired, so of course you're going to need to also add in some sleep training. You're going to need to make sure that you're giving them that bath before, that bedtime routine, the different things like that. But what it helps to do is it alleviates all of the reasons why your child is going to be waking up. They are teething, they've got tummy issues, they're fussy, they're colicky. This is really great for colic children. And here's the funny thing. The founder of Secrets of Tea created this because her child was colicky, just like the rest of us moms and dads out there. This came from a parent wanting to do something to help her child. And she told me herself, she travels all the time because these teas, and I'm trying to actually, because I have one that is open. You see that? These teas come in tea bags, and they smell so fresh and real. This is real stuff, and it even says it on the merchandising that this is real tea, herbs. I'm sorry, this is real herbs inside of every single one of these packages. You are not getting anything fake from these teas. This is real stuff, and you smell it. It smells so fresh. As a matter of fact, it's so fresh that when you get the bottle, this is a brand new one. I'm gonna actually open it right in front of you. When you get the bottle, there's a perforated part that I always forget what side it's on. So it takes me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. There you go. Of course, it's wrapped in plastic, but it comes in this bag to keep it fresh, because this stuff is real. This stuff is real, guys, and it's so worth it. You're getting real stuff that you know that your child is not going to have any issues with, and it's safe, and it helps them go to sleep. I mean, what else do you want? And it's also FDA approved. Like, you know that it's safe. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I really love this tea. It's something so good that you actually might want to give your kids. But there's, like I said, there's more. Okay, so now my son is finally going to sleep, and I'm thinking to myself, yes, finally, he's going to sleep. We have a new routine. I was not a breastfeeding mom. I am a formula feeding mom. And there's a whole story behind that, as a matter of fact, as to why I even went into formula. I was intending on breastfeeding, and stuff occurred after birth, so I ended up going to formula. But when my son was like I said, about 4 months old, on the dot, and he's doing this, I'm also now getting a little bit more sleep again, and thinking to myself, like, I hate my body, my postpartum body. I don't feel good. There was just so much going on with me, and I went to the website and I found out that Secrets of Tea also has all of these other teas that are available for postpartum, and they have fertility teas. And when you start to read the reviews, you find out, like, those things also really, really work. And these are things that are used across countries, around the world. People are using these herbs to help them through different things. Don't believe me? Well, when you're talking to a breastfeeding mom, she's told about different herbs and things that you can take and drink in order to help her milk supply. And it's the same capacity of those things. You can stick to some natural things in order to help other areas in your life, in your body. I'm not saying everything is fix all and only do natural this and natural that. It depends on who you are as a person and what you're looking for. But what I do know is this is something. I'm sorry, I have really bad allergies and I've been dealing with it for a few days, so I know I sound congested. But these are things that, if it does work for you, it's amazing, because you got exactly what you were looking for. And if it doesn't work, you're not hurting your body, you're actually helping your body, because you're also giving it some nutrients and things that it needs. But these postpartum teas, which is one of the reasons why I got the Mommy Magic tea, and I love cinnamon, so that's the reason why I went with the cinnamon. It's a weight loss tea. But I will say, you know, when I was drinking this, I didn't necessarily feel like I was like drinking a weight loss tea or something. It seemed more like you're really just using this as a way to help your body with all of the hormones and everything you're going through with postpartum, to help you not gain the weight but lose the weight. So even though it says it's a weight loss tea, it's not necessarily it's not something that, like, you're going and we'll say other celebrities are out there and they go, oh, it does this and it does that and it helps you lose the weight. No, this is all natural stuff. So this is stuff that's aiding your body into getting back to its norm. And that's one of the reasons why it's so good. It's so wonderful. This stuff is all so natural. And when I was given this one, the ginger tea, what's funny is I love ginger so much. Like, I mean, ginger is so good. I love the little candies. I love the teas when you put it in different things. Yes, it's spicy, but it's delicious. And when I was given this one, I was like, oh my goodness, I love ginger. So I was really excited, and I had it almost right away. And I have tummy issues. I don't know if I have like IBS or anything like that, but I definitely have some tummy issues that, you know, if I eat or drink certain things, I will get a stomach ache. So it's one of the reasons why I really love ginger. And this tea, I used it. I went to sleep after eating, which for me is like, I'm gonna get a stomach ache because of that. But I had to do what I had to do because my daughter had to go to sleep, and the way our night routine is, I just needed something to eat before starting that whole process because, you know, mom life, you're doing what you can, but you're doing it and eating whenever you get a chance. And if I go and lay down directly after, of course I'm gonna get a stomach ache. But I did that, and I thought, oh, let me just grab the tea and I'll make the tea for myself and see if that'll help. And no tummy issues because I had my ginger tea. So why is this on the budget video for July? Well, okay, so let's get into why this is on the July budget video stuff. And that is because everything that I just told you about, which I didn't even get into the full story of how this came about. I did mention that it was because of a mom having a colicky child, but this is also like fresh, good stuff, you know, approved in all the ways you want as a parent. This is pretty much everything you're looking for if you're dealing with a lot of different issues when it comes to fertility, maternity, baby, all this stuff. They have Cold Be Gone, blah, 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 right? And it's only $12.88 on Amazon. Yeah, you heard that right. $12.88. Now, of course, there's going to be a few different prices depending on the product that you're getting, but we're talking about that price range. Yeah, you're not spending an arm and a leg to get something that is that amazing for you, for your husband, for your children. You're spending a small amount of money because, for example, this bottle has 20 tea bags in it, which means that you actually can have 40 cups of this. So if you are a breastfeeding mom and you're drinking the cups, that's 40 cups for $12.88. So is it more expensive than when you're going to the grocery store and you're buying the teas over there? Yeah, it's a little more expensive than that, but is it something you're gonna be able to find in the grocery store to be able to alleviate the things that I'm talking about? No, you can't find this in the grocery store. You can't even find the products that are inside, the herbs that are inside at the regular grocery store. This is put together by a mom. And now, actually, let me go back into the story a little bit. The founder, she does have a video on her Amazon page, so you can find out a little bit more there as well. But the founder, like I said, had a colicky daughter, and she decided to try and do something about it. And her grandmother actually was somebody who knew how to do, and I guess you could say family heritage in a way, how to have these herbs and what herbs and spices, and if you will, help to cure certain diseases and different things like that. And some people believe in that and some people don't. But here's the deal. She decided, I need to do something about my child. Tried one of these recipes with real herbs, giving it to her daughter, and her daughter was no longer colicky. I mean, obviously the child is still colicky, but was no longer colicky to the point of you couldn't give the tea and then, it wasn't working. No, she gave the tea that she created from recipes coming from her family heritage, from where she's from, and they worked. And all of the other teas are like that as well. Again, you don't have to believe in all of those things. You just need to go over to Amazon and help you and help your kids and help your significant other drink these teas, have these teas, and feel better. Because remember, they are certified and approved in the ways that you would want a tea to be. Truth is, not all teas are FDA approved or USDA organic. They're not going to be, because they don't necessarily have to be, and that's a whole different topic. But these are because essentially Secrets of Tea is trying to say these are safe. You're not getting anything in here that isn't going to be safe. Now, people do have allergies, so you know, you always want to make sure that you are doing things that are not against your allergies, and do things at your own risk. I'm not telling anybody to do anything that they shouldn't be doing, that you know yourself that you should or shouldn't be doing, and reading things, especially if you have a lot of allergies or not. I mean, that's kind of how life works. You always have to make sure that things work for you. So go see a doctor if you need to. But what I will say is, it also worked for my kids. And while I did get this code that I'm linking below and this tea, it's not because I decided, oh, I just want to partner with them and become an affiliate and you know, try and sell things to you guys. No, I found out about this, like I said, by myself, because I was trying to find something that worked for my kids. My son had it when he was 4 months old, and up until, I mean, he's now about to be 3 years old, and I'd have no problems giving this to him whatsoever. It would still work. It's I mean, really great stuff. When I've drank it myself, because I wanted to make sure what I was giving my own child, they taste great. I mean, really good. I would put it in, instead of using water, I threw it in some milk for my son, and this is when he was a little bit older, so like more like now, and just to see how it would taste, and oh my goodness, it's delicious. Now, of course, the instructions say to do this with water, so I'm not telling people to use milk, but it was so good. I took a sip and I was like, oh, it's for my son, I can't drink it. But I also give this to my daughter right now. She's 1 year old and it works great. She's teething, and I can tell you right now, even with her teething, she drinks this and she's able to sleep a whole lot better. I mean, we've had days where, like, during the day I'm like, maybe I should just go ahead and give her some of the tea. And the only reason I didn't is because I thought, you know what, let's just give it to her for bedtime as we normally do, and I'll you know, give her something else during the day. But the funny thing is, I didn't even have to do all that. There is a teething tea, and I just didn't know about it. So there's so many different options with Secrets of Tea. I can't even tell you all the different options. Cold Be Gone is another one that made me like go, oh my goodness, all the times my kids had colds and I could have bought this. But I found out about that, again, before anything else. I just found out about it after my kids were already sick. So this is such a great brand. You all need to not only just know about it, but you should definitely go and check it out. $12.88 is not an expensive amount to get 40 bags inside of this bottle. It's such a large amount. I don't know exactly how many bags are inside of a bottle. Not a bottle, one of those bags, boxes in the store. I think there's usually maybe 20 bags when you go get a tea bags and stuff, but I do know that these you can use more than just one cup. It's 40 cups, 20 bags. So that's definitely also different from when you're going to the grocery store and buying those teas. And there's also English breakfast tea. Yeah, I love English breakfast tea. I also love coffee. I'm a coffee drinker, but these teas definitely make me go, I'd love a cup of tea right now. They're delicious. And wanted to also add in $12.88. Lots of different flavors. Now, the baby magic teas are really the flavor that they are, but all those mom teas, postpartum teas, weight loss teas, which the weight loss tea is also something that you can have that is safe while breastfeeding. Yes, it is safe. And again, remember, these things are USDA organic, FDA approved. So you're not doing anything that's not safe. It's safe for you, for baby. Even the weight loss things. But when you are going and looking for those teas, and you don't necessarily want cinnamon, you can get another flavor. There's more than one flavor. They've got like tropical flavors. I mean, lemon and ginger, if you like the, not just ginger, you want also lemon with it. There's a lot of different flavors. It's so worth it. I can't say that enough. And it came from a mom trying to help her own child. It doesn't matter if you believe in something or not. It's really good to help you and your sanity, which is why it's on this July series is because it is actually very, very budget friendly. When you're dealing with certain issues in your home that is keeping you up at night as a parent, that is not allowing you to get pregnant, for example, instead of trying IVF immediately, try these fertility teas and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, the IVF option is also there. Now, that is a whole different scenario, and it is very hard on a lot of those people who are trying to have kids. But there are people who have said that these teas work for them for fertility, that they've been trying for a long time and they've worked. And so if I know of anything out there that's going to help a parent to turn into a parent truly by having their child, and I don't want to say like that either, you're a parent the moment that you are raising that child, biologically or not. But if there's something out there, I want to tell all of you those things. I think there's like a bug on me. Okay. I want to tell all of you about these things because as a parent, that's one of the reasons I started GBR Life. My life is insane. There's a lot of different things going on. I work full time. I've got GBR Life. I've got multiple kids, and I need things that work, and I need things that work fast. And this is one of those things. This is one of those things that I found out about, and I felt like it's important for all of you to know what I'm doing that works for me. I want to just let you all have those same abilities to do the same things for yourself. So just give this tea a go. I know it's been like a huge ad of going and getting this tea, but it's also because it's the month of July, it's budgeting, and this stuff is cheap to go get that is going to take away so much stress and issues in your life. And it's not like I'm telling you to spend $50 on something. It's $12.88. It's actually a really good price for that. So go check this stuff out and have a wonderful 4th of July. And next week, I'm going to have some more budget-friendly videos. Specifically, let's get into the tools that every blogger should know about. Blogger should know about in order to be able to do what they want to do, but not for a lot of money. I've got the secrets, and you all get to find out the answers, especially if you subscribe to GBR Life. You see all the different things that I'm able to give you. There's lots of different playlists in the vlog. You've got a blog at gbrlife.com. And are you interested in what I'm wearing? This is a GBR Life shirt. No, not just GBR Life, Mama Koala by GBR Life shirt. See, it's got every day my kids look at me like I'm a queen, yet I end up with the peasant's job. Because isn't that reality? And you can see the little Mama Koala symbol right there. So go check out mamakoala.com or just go to gbrlife.com to find any of this clothing, because it is my merchandise and it is awesome stuff. It is called Mama Koala though. So you can go to mamakoala.com. I'm also going to link that below because it's my stuff. And the hat that I normally wear, Mama Koala. So all this stuff, all this content, all these things just for you. Subscribe, click on that bell, and you're gonna get so much more every single week. What is stopping you from buying the tea and clicking on a button? Nothing, go do it. Okay, until next week, I can't wait to talk to y'all then. Bye.